Hello to everybody, welcome to Tecsart. We are in Paris, close to Disney. Please come and visit us. You will have discovered a world of hi-fi in which you will find for sure what you are looking for. We have 6 different auditoriums in which we can present basically any kind of system that can match with your dreams. And well, today we are presenting the standing loudspeaker from MANGER, the P1. First of all, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or Instagram or Facebook. Thank you. Here are the P1. The P1 are the small columns from MANGER. The smaller standing loudspeaker, and basically these are similar to the Z1 in terms of volume and listening, and just slightly bigger volume. So yeah, bass is a little bit improved, not that much difference, but it's standing, so you will not need to have the stands. And the volume also, I mean, the size is more compact. So if this could be a good point, because you see the side, they are very narrow, something around 25 centimeter, and not even 20 in depth. And behind you can see the connector. There is a double connection for bass and treble. Here they are. Finish is just perfect, and quality of material is exceptional. As usual in MANGER, there is no limit in quality. They tried really to use the best of the best in terms of crossover, connectors and finishes, and you see the base is in a thick aluminum plate. Don't watch. We put the wheels on the standing floor because we move them around. We need to make a presentation. So, but normally there are the spikes, and they work a little better with spikes than with wheels. But it's anyway, when you listen to them, you're anyway conquered. These speakers, they are just very interesting in terms of listening, because they are probably one of the most precise and natural speaker existing. The image is perfectly defined in the middle of the speaker, even when you listen in front of one of the speakers, which is something unique, I believe, to be in front of a speaker and listen, having still the image centered in between the two and not listening to the speaker itself. Also, another thing which is very important, you can listen at very low volume in the night, so nobody basically will be disturbed by the sound that is speaker creates, and you still have a very precise image and the bass that are sufficiently present to give you really a very cool listening for even in the night, very low volume, which is also very difficult to find, because many speakers need some couple and some strength to behave correctly. These are really easy. A lot is due to these speakers. This speaker is exceptional. It's been created in the 70s by Joseph MANGER, which is the father of the actual owner of the company. By the way, you can listen to you can see another video where we did it together with Daniela, and which there is a long interview, and she explained basically the history of MANGER and of the driver. As we said, this driver is the last generation, has been released 2-3 months ago, and actually it makes a big difference with the precedent ones. It's better and is a lot more sensible, so it's very easy to drive. In the past it was not so. The speaker was needing anyway powerful amplifier, even if listening at low volume. It was needing some power to be able to provide enough energy for the transient, which is the particular quality of the speaker, able to create perfect transients. So define the definition of the sound, the coherence in the voice, the small nuances of the voices or the instruments here are recreated, and also the noises. Basically, it's like to have a super tweeter even if we don't have it. So this space and this presence and reality that is able to reproduce is something that is almost unique. There are very, very few speakers able to do so in the world, and they are a lot more expensive. This is something that is not so expensive for the quality that is provided. Really, come to listen, and you will see that you will not be surprised of the price. Actually, will be even nice. Just a little technical idea about why this loudspeaker is so different is because of the MANGER driver. The MANGER driver doesn't work like the rest of the driver, like a piston movement, but it's really like a wave that is on a surface. When we drop a stone in the water, there are some concentric rings that moves and opens. And in this case, that's the same thing. The waves are created on the membrane and basically extinguish at the border. And this is the reason of the star foam around that basically avoid the reflection to come back in the center. This speaker is used in the laboratories as precision, sound, and noise reproduction. Basically, it's one of the few speakers in the world that is able to reproduce noises. Noises means basically when we crack a stick, there is a very short noise that we can locate easily in the room, and we know eventually even say what it is. And but if it measures this noise, it's really a peak, very, very narrow. That we repeat it in a second, we find out that it's 270,000 hertz, which is not possible for us, impossible for us to hear, but we hear it. So our brain, our ear is able to recognize noises, and we cannot recognize frequencies above 20K, in my case maybe 10, 12, no more than that. And but doesn't matter, I can still hear if actually a noise that is of a crack anywhere. And if this crack is this signal of 270K hertz is repeated more than 7 times, it becomes a frequency and we don't hear it anymore, of course. So this is a part of psychoacoustics. This is the way our brain is made. It's something that remains from our animal origin. And so this is also why a super tweeter that we install on a speaker allows us to have, we cannot often explain, but looks like a bigger size, or we can anyway, but in fact what it does, we hear some noises that a normal loudspeaker cannot reproduce. So this is why also the sound, it looks very natural, very easy to listening, and we can stay and listen to it for hours, and we will never be tired about. Last thing about finishes. Finishes here in this case is a lacquered metallized, semi-brilliant, semi-matte, but we can have any kind of color we want, just define, or any kind of veneer, or many kinds of veneer actually, that you can choose on it, and the finish is always just perfect. So now the only thing is come in here and listen to them. They are available in our place all the time, and you will be welcome. It could be an occasion to visit with the family the Disney park and have eventually your stay free, of course under certain conditions, and but you can call and we can discuss about it. Just follow us and subscribe to our channels. Thank you very much.